every step we're taking. I wanna let you know till the end of the night. I'll be waiting. It don't matter what you do till the end of the night. We can run away 'cause I'll be loving you till the end of the night. Oh, till the end of the night. You talk and you sleep, but I don't mind it, I feel the heat. Need you wrapped all around me, 'cause I just can't get enough of you. With every word we're saying, oh, and every step we're taking, I wanna let you know till the end of the night. I'll be waiting. It don't matter what you do till the end of the night. We can run away 'cause I'll be loving you till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night. Till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night. Till the end of the I can't get enough of you, but I can take this no more. I can't get enough of you, but I can take this no more. I wanna let you know till the end of the night. I'll be waiting. It don't matter what you do till the end of the night. We can run away 'cause I'll be loving you till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night. Till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night. Till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night. Till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night. Till the end of the night.
I don't feel alive, I am dead, I'm a ghost, I am
What's going on, everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood ginger. It is Mo Mullins, Mullins1995. In the house, instead of playing video games today, we're doing an extra day of Curse of Strahd. That is right. We're going to do the extra day of Curse of Strahd. Let me just shut this off because we got the Probot music coming in. Guys, we got our very first campaign of Curse of Strahd, episode 5, happening tonight. But before we get into anything, I just want to have some news that today's stream is going to be dedicated to a friend of mine that just recently lost his battle with cancer last night. We found out about that this morning. So this stream is for Dave, aka we called him Pinky down here, one of the nicest guys you'll ever know. Funny as fuck, pardon my French. So the world just lost a funny guy. So this is for him tonight. But we're going to go down into Curse of Strahd. I was able to get a bunch of people together last minute to run some Curse of Strahd. So let's bring some people up here. Hello.
It seems to be raining.
Hi.
Does seem to be raining.
Actually, ready. Me too.
I need to fix the one.
It's not raining for me.
No, the sound effects. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, I was very confused. I'm like, wait, it's not raining. How is it raining for all of you? He's in a different part of the world.
Talking to the Probot. Do we know if Hilty's coming or do we start without? Usually Hilty comes whenever he's free anyway, so.
Yeah, I was supposed to say he just pops in.
I know this was last minute, but I know you guys probably would have, as soon as I mentioned Curse of Strahd today and everyone was free, they're like, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, we're missing Hylia. Hold on.
Oh, we're missing Brave? Where's Brave?
I thought Brave said they couldn't make it.
No, Dark. Dark said he couldn't make it.
Oh.
I need my sister.
If you give me like 5 minutes, I can quickly fix my overlay.
Yeah, do it. Just so you guys know, and everybody who's watching Twitch, obviously because I'm streaming, so I'm multi-talking here. In the next 2 weeks, we are going to have a special overlay just for our Curse of Strahd campaign, so you guys will be able to go on camera or use your character art, and it will have your character's name in the box as well.
Please don't put me on camera. I have stage
It's
fright.
it's up to you whether you want to be on camera. If you're not on camera, at least send me what you want your character art to be, and I'll try to put it in that box. But I'm having somebody create it off of the Fiverr app because I want it done right, and I know if I do it, it's not going to be right.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost money, but it's worth it. It's worth it, like to make 8 boxes custom to our larger party, and the overlay is going to be Curse of Strahd themed, by the way.
Nice.
Lots of red and black.
I just have mine improvised because I have no real overlay for this.
Well, I like yours with the talking people, by the way. So that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna out myself as a bit of a nerd here, but I'm working on making like not technically a Strahd it's not a Strahd cosplay. Is it a Strahd-inspired outfit that I intend to walk about in the broad daylight in the South, in the middle of the Bible Belt? Yes. Is it probably going to get a rosary thrown at me? Absolutely. Is it going to be worth it? It's going to be worth it.
You're obsessed with Strahd, okay? I'm just going to say that right now. You are obsessed with Strahd.
Yeah, I like this campaign, okay? I was that kid that was obsessed with vampires. And part of that is because, for some reason, my canines were so abnormally large and sharp that in order to get them to the normal size, we had to file off half of their mass.
Nice. Well, I'm just letting everybody know,
vamp.
just an FYI, no matter what happens between like in real life stuff, work stuff, if schedule changes or anything like that, we are going to finish this campaign one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
There is no quitting on me now. You started this, you gotta finish this.
You're stuck with me.
Or else I will send the mists after you and you will never escape Baravia in real life. Okay, guys.
It actually sounds fun. Do we get to have magic?
Well, I don't.
In real life?
I don't want to leave if I get the wield a giant battle axe.
I'm gonna go out here if I had the opportunity to suddenly be in Baravia.
So I got. Look what I picked up. Look what I picked up from chapters. You got to look at the stream for it though.
Yeah.
Let me open that up on my phone, because I.
Yes.
Well, I don't have it on my computer. I can see if I can get Twitch running on my computer.
I bought
Let
the
me make sure my thing is muted.
the Tarako deck.
I have a tarot deck.
Oh, I just seen that and then I got an ad.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, the ads suck. But we got some other goodies. Are you guys watching?
I am trying to log into my computer and I am having difficulties.
Look what we got in my hands. We got Trinket.
I unfortunately can't watch the
Wait,
stream.
I can't see shit right now.
Oh, I know what Trinket looks like. They're adorable.
I got the Trinket pop on. Yeah, I found all of them last minute, and the one store that I got the one in just called me and they got the Percy I need and the Vexillidin. But Percy is $60 and Vexillidin's $80.
I could get every single one for 13 bucks if I had the money.
Well, so can I, but they're all sold out on Pop in the Box.
Not for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting a Percy for myself soon.
Maybe I should order them from Germany then.
So
Just
cold.
pay the extra and shipping. It would be fine.
Yeah, I'd rather do that, right? All right.
In the end, really.
So Hylia will jump in whenever they get here. We'll start. As you guys like my Village of Baravia stuff, we did get some new toys which I'm trying to work out. So some tabletop audio. We're gonna be jumping all that in there. I'm still looking for people that want to run the Beyond the Witchlight campaign. I just 5. I want to take 5 people for that campaign though. I don't want that one to be like super large. So
Yeah,
if you're interested, send me a DM on Discord, private DM. and then we'll try to work out like
But
a
you're
day or
the
something like that. No, you know what I mean, gamer. All right, so you vanquished my mound of dirt with ease last week. Obviously, you guys were like super OP'd for that, but that was okay. You guys finally walk out of the house and you notice that the fog kind of has lifted from this village. Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surround everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbings that echo through the streets from a distance. So you notice you're in the middle of this big giant village, and you hear like some sad, you hear like crying off in the distance behind the mountains. In the moonlight, you see Castle Ravenloft itself in all its glory. It's huge, so it just stands right in like the moon. So you can see Castle Ravenloft from the grounds of the village. As you go to look back, you notice that Death House kind of imploded on itself as you escaped. It kind of just crumbled to the ground and just kind of vanished when the fog vanished.
Well, that's the wine gone.
This was a question I was going to ask last time. Did the wine that we had on our person disappear as well?
That stayed.
Okay.
Oh no, the wine. What if it left?
And just an FYI today, I'm just gonna say it. I said it at the beginning of the stream. Today's stream is dedicated to my buddy, obviously, who lost his fight to cancer last night. So he was a really funny guy. So Heaven just gained a funny person. So this one's for him. But other than that, everything's not gonna change. Tomorrow's not gonna change. The show must go on. So the floor is yours. You're in this village. Standing in the streets, which are bare, it's quiet. As you're in this village, you guys, it almost feels like the happiness is kind of like getting sucked out of you. You kind of like, you feel this like sorrow and you feel this dread just like lingering over you. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Cheerful.
I really appreciate that. You know, I've known him since I was little. He's known me since he was since I was a kid.
Find a tavern to see.
So it kind of hit hard to home
Get an
on
idea of
that one.
What's going on in this town?
Nathaniel 2006 also knew him as well.
That sounds like a plan.
Maybe you'll be happier in there.
Yeah,
Well,
we
after
should
some
probably take a
drinks, you
moment
will
to
definitely
rest.
be happier.
Maybe you can sell some of this wine that we have.
Well, let's go. Head to the tavern. See.
Finding a room to bed down in for a while would be good too. I mean, that was quite the time.
We were getting really worried toward there. Well, a nice place to rest would be nice, other than just a random dining hall. Is there any way for Marigold to be able to see if she can see a tavern around?
Yeah, you guys can walk around. It's raining. You know, it's storming. You have lightning in the background.
Nice. Classic Baravia.
Oh, great of her. Do we know the time of day?
It is dark. It is dark, so you generally don't know the time of day.
Okay.
I was gonna say survival skill, but that I only have a +4 to that.
You say that like that's small.
Well, I mean, my smallest is a +0 to something, but
It's like I've got a +3. Well, you're better than me.
This is just a me thing, but this little, like, giant building here is bothering me. I want to know what it is.
Well, technically that is your tavern.
Okay, that is the tavern?
Yes.
Let's head to the tavern, I guess.
This way, I guess.
So as you guys are marching to the tavern in this stormy night, you hear bells from the church ding like 12 times, like dong, dong, dong. An eerie green light suffices the graveyard, which is up here in the northwest corner of the map. From this light emerges a ghostly precision, wavering images of dowdy women toting greatswords, wood wise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archly dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. All these and more march forth from the graveyard, their numbers growing by the second. So as you guys are walking, the streets start to fill with these green apparitions who are like walking by you. They don't look at you. They don't even notice you're there. Every night at midnight, about 100 spirits rise from the cemetery. You notice they kind of leaving the village of Baravia onto the dirt road, and so every night at midnight they march up the old salvage road to Castle Ravenloft. So you're seeing all these fallen soldiers, men, women. You're seeing children, deceased children, and they're all like in a single line, just kind of floating a couple feet off the ground, just going right past you as you're walking to the tavern.
Creepy.
Can I try to touch one?
You can try to touch one.
Okay, I want to see what happens when I touch one.
All right, as you go to reach your hand out, your hand just like in that apparition, it just goes right through it. It's like, and the apparition kind of like flickers and then kind of like appears.
But like nothing weird happens to my character.
No, nothing weird happens.
We should stop touching shit.
I was about to say, let's
As
get
he
another
says-
exhaustion level.
As he says that, I'm gonna just kind of like sneak up and just poke him in the side.
Stop it.
As you're poking them in the side, nothing. They don't even pay it. They don't even know you're there. They don't pay attention to you. They just.
Oh, I was talking about Carrick. I'm poking the character, the player. Just yeah.
It's about midnight too, as you can tell from the 12 dongs from the church.
Yeah, we should go on. Just ignore them. As they ignore us.
I was gonna say maybe we should follow them if we're in good enough health, but maybe we'll follow them tomorrow night to make sure we're all ready for whatever we'll face.
Or follow the spooky ghost to Castle Ravenloft.
Ooh. Sorry, I had to do that. All right, so you guys are going to the tavern?
Yeah, we're sticking to the tavern.
All right, let me update some music over here. Give us a second.
Whoopee.
As a player, I feel like those ghosts were meant to tell us, hey, you should go to the castle right now. But we're
Yeah,
just
no,
ignoring
fuck
it.
I mean, I feel like it's a good point to note. Go following the spooky ghost to Strahd's castle. In the middle of the night.
We don't know it's Strahd's castle.
I know.
When was the last time you rested, though?
It
Inside.
inside the dining hall
Of the
in the death house before the major fight.
yeah.
Well, we took no damage in the major fight, to be honest.
I also only used like one spell slot in the major
I
fight.
used 2 spell slots, one for invisibility and one for, what was it? Enhance ability and level 3 spell slot.
I used one for Spirit Guardians. That was it.
We can play off that we need a long rest just to make sure that we're well rested and sleep in an actual bed.
Yeah, also the shops aren't open at midnight, probably.
Let's
So-
do a shopping episode.
As
Yeah, it's like
as you approach this tavern,
pretty much at midnight.
you notice on the hanging side, the name of the tavern, Blood of the Vine Tavern, as the side just kind of like hangs crooked. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precautiously askew, proclaiming this to be, like I said, the Blood on the Vine Tavern. So a little bit about the building. The tavern building is about 60 feet square. When you get closer up, it looks like a monstrous thing.
I keep almost accidentally closing out Discord.
Oh,
Don't do that.
The crooked rise, I don't.
Blood on the
Yeah, well.
Vine. Huh.
Leaves on
That's a strange name. Name.
It's a meme.
Well, everything about this town is strange. So far.
Might as well go in and see if they have rooms. And she just walks in,
I'm gonna be right behind.
pushes the door open.
so as you walk into this, you notice that there's a fire pit. There's fire going. It kind of makes you feel like the moods kind of change from when you were outside, from like sorrow and like just sadness to kind of like a warmthy kind of cozy type. You know, they got the fire going. You notice there's the barkeep. There's 3 Visantes all sitting together at one table. And then you see a man at the another table just sitting by himself.
Suspicious.
I am the rogue. Be intrigued.
You notice in his hand that the single guy has got a bottle of wine in his hands.
Is the bottle of wine similar to the ones that we stole from the death house?
No.
Okay.
So the
If it
bar.
was, I was gonna go immediately to him.
I want to do something stupid so badly.
Do you stupid
Well,
thing?
go ahead.
So the bartender, you notice he's a little small human, about like 5'2". His name is Arik. He's pudgy. He's got a bit of a belly on him. He's just sitting there. He's cleaning the glasses. You notice he's just cleaning the glasses. He's behind the bar step there.
So Fallon will go up and ask for like a hot drink.
Who Lorelai, who are you trying to sneak up on? Is number
I
1.
want to sneak up on the suspicious man that's sitting by himself.
He's just
But I
enjoying a bottle of wine on the dog.
So as everybody else, so I'm gonna do this in 2 sections. So we're gonna start with the barkeep. So Lorelai will come back to you in a minute. So just keep that 11 in mind. So as you guys approach the bar, he's just like, you notice he's busy at the moment. He doesn't notice you guys standing there yet. He's just like cleaning his glass.
Evening.
Good evening. How can I help you on this night? And he's got this like deep voice. Well, dull, hollow voice. Correction.
I understand that it is quite late at night, but do you happen to have any rooms available for purchase?
Unfortunately, this tavern, we just serve drink at this tavern at the moment. No rooms available. And trust me, if I were you, I wouldn't want to stay here.
Oh, we
Things
don't.
things go bump at night. And he's just got this like straight looking face. He just like he's got no face. He's got no expression whatsoever.
I understand this is probably a very dreary and not tourist friendly place, but we seem to have found ourselves stuck here for at least the evening. Is there a place we could maybe bed down for a little while?
And he just like sighs. These days now, I don't know what to tell you. You can try one of the houses. Some houses are abandoned. Some houses have people still here. This town hasn't been the same lately. This town has not been the same. But can I offer you guys a drink on the menu?
Yes, please.
Well, what do we have on the menu?
We have wine. Wine right now. We have a shortage on ale at the moment. We got wine. I can give you a small glass of wine, or I can give you a pitcher of wine.
I'm gonna take a small glass of wine then.
Small glass of wine for me as well, then.
So he pours the one small glass. He just turns to you. That is 1 copper piece, please. 1 copper piece for the small glass.
Sure. I'm just gonna hand over the copper piece.
And he puts your small glass. He pours you the bottle of red wine. It is red wine, not white. On the bottle, you notice the label. It just says Baravian's finest wine. And he sits there and puts your small glass of wine in front of you.
I'm
Can
gonna
I-
take the glass and drink it.
I was gonna say, can I inspect my wine first?
Uh,
Make sure.
absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Just like there's just something off in this town. It's gonna be a straight roll. That's an 11.
Okay, we're twinsies.
So you notice nothing in particular with the wine. It's safe to drink. Doesn't have any odors. Doesn't smell anything. And now we're gonna go to Lorelei, who's trying to stealth up to this guy that's sitting there.
Oh god, the entire party.
As the guy looks up and he looks at you. He notices you as your stealth was unsuccessful. Come over. Come sit with me. Sit with me. Have a drink. Drink on the house. Come keep me company.
I can't drink. I'm not old enough. I'm just gonna plop down in the
And
chair.
he looks at you. Well, can I get you some water at least?
You look interesting.
So as you go and sit down while everybody else is by the bar, he's gonna turn to Lorelei. I noticed you came in with a group of people over there.
I met them today.
What kind of people are they? Can you tell me a little bit, if you don't mind? You don't have to answer, but we don't
Can I
see too many
man?
people. Can you what?
Can I insight this man?
You can insight him.
Nat 20.
You notice his intentions are good.
Well, they seem strong. They seem nice. I think they're lost. They say they're not from here.
Interesting. My name is Ismark, by the way. What is yours?
I'm Laurelie.
Laurelie. Such a lovely name. What are you, anyways, if you don't mind me asking?
What do you mean?
I'm a human. Are you a human?
Papa says I'm an elf.
An owl or an elf?
Elf.
An owl. We don't see too many elves around this part of the town anymore. But, as a matter of fact, we don't see much of anything anymore. Things have just been weird and creepy. If you don't mind, are you able to gather your friends and bring them over to the table?
Sure, I'll be back. I'm gonna just like hop up and I'm going to skip off over to my lovely friend Carrick and I'm going to jab him in the side.
Ouch! What was
Wizard
that for?
friend.
What?
He's a new friend. He wants to meet you all.
Did you just talk to Yeah, okay. We go over.
Gonna just drag him over and the rest of the party hopefully follows.
Yeah, I'm
Marigold's following, just the chuckle of never heard of stranger danger, huh?
Apparently so.
All strangers are just unknowing friends.
So the bartender's just gonna kind of like pop up to you. You talking about that guy sitting over there?
Apparently so.
That is Ismark. He's here every night. Nice guy. Something's on his mind, but he just won't share it with anyone. I'm telling you that weird things happen.
I can understand how weird things may happen here. It seems like that type of town. O'Fallon just follows the rest of the party.
So are you guys gonna go approach Ismark?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he greets you as you guys I'll come over. Come sit. Join me for a drink. I am Ismark. What is your name?
I'm Carrick.
Carrick, nice to meet you.
I'm O'Fallon.
O'Fallon. Love the name.
Thank you.
I'm Marigold. Nice to meet you.
Ooh, Marigold. Marigold like the flowers?
The one? Yeah.
Pretty name. I've already met your little bundle of energy. What did you say your name was? Lorelei? Laura Hay? Laura Lee. Sit, I will buy you a drink. Would you like a drink?
Oh, I just had one.
I wouldn't mind another.
Well, I didn't ask you if you had one. And Ismark raises his hand. Bartender comes over. Pitcher of wine, please. So the bartender goes back, brings out 2 pitchers of wine, and plops it down at the table. Enjoy. I have a question, more of a favor to kind of ask you guys. This is why I called you over.
What's the said favor?
I will tell you. Come closer. As he brings his head closer into you guys at the table here. I'm going to ask you if you can aid me in a task.
What is this said task?
I need aid in protecting my sister.
From who?
From what?
That I will share if you agree to help me aid. This town isn't what you think it is.
Well, if we were to agree, and if it's a dragon, we can't really help there.
We need some more information. You don't just get a blank check.
I don't know. He seems pretty trustworthy. I'm a very good judge of character.
I understand that, Lorelei, but again, maybe we should figure out whether what we're trading is worth it.
I'm going to agree with him unless you guys cannot agree, but I'm going to agree. Family is family. You always help your family out.
So what do you say?
Yeah, well,
Well,
I
the
would
one
still
thing I
like
would-
more info than nothing.
The one thing I was taught by my parents was never divide the party, so...
I wonder if I have
guess I'm-
a handout of Ismark that I can hand out as well, just so you can see who you're talking to.
I don't know how to spell the name, so I wrote it down as is and then the name Mark.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. It's just Ismark.
Okay. I wrote it down as this guy is Mark.
Yzmark. I've always imagined it was spelled like Yzma, but with an I and then Mark. Which just led me with the mental image of Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove dressed as Ismark.
My thought went the other way around.
So that is Ismark. Let me know if you get that.
We got it.
Yep.
So the villagers make fun of him and they call him Ismark the Lesser.
That's mean.
Ismark the Lesser what? The Lesser God?
The lesser
They
human?
they poke around. They make fun. They just call me Ismark the Lesser. You know, they think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I promise you, I'm not crazy at all. I may drink a lot, but I'm not crazy.
Sight.
Miracle just raises her eyebrow. Just like, you sure about that, bud?
Everyone's just clowning on Ismark. Guy.
When someone... Trust me, I'm not crazy. You always get that tinge of suspicion.
I have never gotten that, but that might just be my lack of social cue understanding.
Normally, if someone's telling us they're not crazy, they shouldn't be, because they wouldn't you... Oh, never mind. That made more sense 5 seconds ago.
Great job.
Yeah, I guess we accept the task. I mean, what else can we do? Can't just leave him there.
So do you accept?
I personally do.
I would like to give puppy dog eyes to the rest of the party.
Marigold has already accepted. Family is family. You gotta
Never
protect
split the
family.
party.
So he calls the bartender over. He turns to you guys. All right, it's settled. We leave immediately. Then he pays for the tab, grabs his gear. Pits on his belt that has his sword attached to it. And he's, follow me. I will take you to where we're going.
Sharp sword.
Thank you. So with that being said, back outside we go.
Following the leader.
I was gonna say, we're off to see the wizard, but we don't know what we're doing.
I'm not the wizard.
We're off to protect the sister, the wonderful sister of Ismark.
So as you guys as you go outside, you guys are gonna head south on this road here. South on this road.
Okay.
I believe he's got a token too. Yes, he does. Give me 1 second. Alright, follow me. Quiet. Quiet.
This is nothing to worry about.
Around the corner here. Around the corner as he, like, pulls you guys up. Oh, I'm making him fat.
You're just making him tall.
Oh, where did he go? I've lost control.
So he just pulls you guys to the side, and he's like, shh. You guys start to hear some sounds coming from, You guys hear some sounds coming. Like, you hear, ow, and like, clash stuff. As it's raining. Alright, it should be safe now. We can approach. So, as you approach down here, a weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. It's like, it's like when like a haunted movie. Weeds choke the ground and press with immense upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omens.
I'm just gonna turn around and talk to Ismark and ask him, so what are we facing now?
The truth. I guess the truth.
Well, we can't kill the truth.
My adopted sister, Irina. I don't know what it is, but that beast comes every night for her.
Can you clarify beast?
Him.
The thing we heard howling?
Worse. Do you believe in ghosts and vampires?
Nah, not necessarily.
I'm a half elf. Anything's possible.
She's probably hiding in that house. The door's locked. I will see if I can get her attention, but try not to make too much noise. He's always watching.
Watching what?
Us? He's always watching.
Well, if he's always watching us, he already knows we're here. So there's no point in being sneaky.
Yeah, they're good.
You don't want to draw him to the house. Please. He will kill you.
Well, he can try.
You know if the house has a back door or a hidden entrance?
Only way in is that front door.
I guess so then. Who's good at picking locks then?
I could give it a whirl.
I'm pretty good at picking locks.
Me.
So as you approach the door and you're about to pick up your thieves tool, Ismark's just like, what are you doing?
Opening the door?
Stand back, silly. Stand back. As Ismark approaches the door, he does a secret knock. The doom 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 doom. He's just like, Irina, it is your brother Ismark. Open the door. So
I so wished the knock was the Addams Family theme.
do 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 dun do 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 dun do 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 dun.
Would have been perfect.
So the door's got some holes in it, so you see this eyeball peer through. So she noticed that Ismark is with you. So you hear the unlocking of the door. It's like, and Ismark's like, inside, quickly. So as you guys head inside, the interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeably, oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. The burgomaster is in a side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin, surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay. So let me give a second. I believe we have... I believe... Yes, right here.
Oh, so cleric is not here for.
I have radiant damage. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure other people can heal. We're fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Alright, we have the healing potions.
Oh yeah, we also have those. And I think
I just don't
one
know
person.
who has switched.
I
Yeah.
think I took healing word, so one of you may be okay.
I
think
have
wrong
3
map.
potions on me.
Okay, perfect.
I also
also
have
have healing word.
Are we supposed to be able to see this stuff over here or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
I think this is.
I think this is the right map, yeah. The entrance would probably be right here.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh, I am not in the right spot.
Where is the entrance?
South. Completely south.
Oh, I
Over
see
here.
it now.
He's so
I'm-
bad.
I was all the way up in the attic.
Oh no. Why were you in the attic?
That's the first spot I seen, so I went there.
I went to the attics.
Is this the right... I don't think this is the right one. Give me 1 second, guys.
No problemo.
I hear barking and I can't tell if it's my dogs or if it's the audio.
It's your dogs.
Okay. Wait, that's not barking, that's a wolf. Never mind. That is a
How many
wolf.
doggos do you have?
I have 3 doggos. I have 2 Bostons and I have a Chinese hairless crescent.
Bless you.
Awesome.
No, the hairless one has anxiety.
Oh.
He pees everywhere.
Oh, poor little
Yeah.
guy.
He has to wear a diaper.
Aww. Ours is gonna have to start wearing one because he's just getting on in life.
No, Migos. The thing about hairless crescents is they have really, really bad spatial awareness in the sense of if something leaves their line of sight, they forget it exists.
Oh, puppies are like goldfish.
So, whereas our other dogs can, like, no, okay, they're leaving, they'll be back in a few hours, this is about the time of day they get back. We leave, and Ego forgets we exist, and then when he sees us again, he's like, oh, who are you?
Oh, poor little guy.
Dog has Alzheimer's.
I had to look up a picture of the dog because I couldn't remember what they looked like, and they look like 80s rock stars.
They're ugly, is what they are. He gets acne.
Oh, that's worse.
He has to get a bath every 3 days, or he gets really bad acne.
I'll never complain about our dog again.
But he hates the water.
Oh no.
And he
I
gets
can't tell
sunburned.
what's better, a hairless cat or this dog.
I prefer cats just because they're less work, but he has to wear sunscreen when he goes outside because he'll get a sunburn, and we have to buy him sweaters because he gets cold during the winter.
Oh my gosh.
He's such a nuisance. But he was my mom's
It's like-
anniversary present.
Alright, so we were going to go back to our other map for the time being.
Sorry, I got off track.
No, it's all good. Because that's obviously a different map that's not on here. Or it's not in the book. So, Irina's here. she's kind of frightened from you guys, but she does notice that you're with Ismark, so she's not like super terrified. She turns to Ismark. Ismark, you finally found help. Finally. I never thought this day would come. And Ismark turns to her. It's okay, sister. It's okay.
Is there any art of the sister?
Yes, I will send
I'm
you
just
that
asking so-
right now.
So I know how to spell it.
I can type it to you.
There it goes.
Irina's so pretty.
Wait a minute. We're supposed to guard her?
Yeah.
She looks like she can take care of herself.
Ismark turns to you. Do you honestly know what you're up against?
Absolutely not.
We've
I-
been here
No,
talking.
because you didn't fucking tell us.
Irina's like, shh. Sit down. I will explain everything to you. I don't remember how I ended up in Baravia. I just ended up here, but night after night, the wolves come. They will come. They will come tonight, if we don't act fast. But he tries to get me every night. Or every chance he can.
Who is he?
The one who watches this realm.
Okay. So break it down to us like we're not from here, because we're not from here.
I'm from here.
Okay, sorry, the rest of us aren't from here.
Then who is this
So
guy?
Irina's gonna look at Lorelai. You know who I'm talking about then.
Do I DM?
Or is it just child's ignorance?
Because, like, I am a kid, but also backstory.
I don't know. Do you?
I know, she knows, she does not know what he is currently doing to Barovia. I'm just gonna text you it real quick.
So also too on the floor, you notice
I'm with
you notice that their dead father lies on the floor. So you just smell that rot.
Oh, there's that too, okay.
Favor.
My favorite.
Because so Ismark turns to you. So the game plan. You guys want the truth?
Yes.
Whole truth and
Yeah.
nothing but the truth.
We need
That
to
would
get
be preferred.
we need to get Irina out of the village as fast as possible into a town called Velikai.
Bless you.
Oh, Valaki. I love Valaki. Valaki's great.
She
My note
will
is
not be safe unless she's in Velikai. And then Irina will turn to Ismark. I will not go with you unless we deal with father's body. So
Thank you for the spelling.
Irina turns to the party. You must help me bring my father's body to Donovich. He's the local priest here in the village. We must give him a proper burial if you would like me to leave this village with you.
Can I poke the body?
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Eyes open. Can I, like, close his eyes if they are?
My question is, how big is the body compared to my halfling, and could I run it across the town?
He's about 6 feet tall.
Never mind.
I could help.
My halfling is 3 feet.
Hey, the two of us could work
Well,
together.
What's the cause of death? Do we see any wounds?
Irina looks at you. He had a heart attack. Scared to death of these creatures, these wolves. Terrifying. Terrifying.
I fully expected her to say a heart attack because of just his cholesterol and not because of the terrifying things surrounding him.
I'm fighting the urge to mock him for dying of a heart attack.
Kyle to know.
No, out of character, I'm fighting the urge to mock him because he died because he got scared. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible person.
He took
We
scared
could-
to death to literal.
We could use the catapult to shoot him to the priest.
There's a time and a place for catapults. While this would be hilariously used, it's not really one of them, unfortunately.
I mean, I feel like they would hate us, but the funny.
It's so funny.
But damn, look at the height he gets, right?
Huh?
But damn, look at him fly.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a dead fucking person.
So Ismark's gonna... We're wasting time here.
Okay. Do we all want to go then?
Yeah, well, who's gonna carry the body?
I can help carry the body.
Irina turns to you. Ismark's strong enough. He can carry the body. It's our father.
Useful.
So you notice Ismark picks up a body and he starts carrying the body as you guys exit the house.
I'm gonna lean over to Marigold.
We can carry him. Why did they need our help?
Protection, probably.
O'Fallon leans in. I feel like we're mostly filler.
Oh, we're
Wait.
not out of the town yet.
We're cannon fodder.
I was about to say, talk about fourth wall break.
It's a plot hook.
It's just, Marigold's gonna say, it's just that cemetery across town, right?
Yes.
Oh, the ones that the ghosts marched out of.
Let's go then. And again, she's gonna try to take the lead.
Okay, lead the way.
I'm gonna hum a creepy funeral march while we walk.
Let's just writing things down real fast.
Or just like imagining the coffin dance meme right about now.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open for spooky, scary skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Now just humming a funeral march. Still skipping while I walk.
So as you guys are walking along this path there, Ismark from the distance. Does anyone hear that? Do you hear that?
Should we make a perception check to see if you do hear it?
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm proficient in this. 18.
Perception.
Oh no!
Especially Callie.
I know absolutely nothing.
Callie,
12?
Callie, what am I gonna do with you?
I mean, but it depends though. I get advantage on perception checks if they have to deal with my favored enemy or if I'm in my favored terrain. So if we're in the forest or this is about undead creatures, I get to roll twice.
Negative and negative.
Dumb. Okay, fine. I'm
I
just
got a
I'm the worst
22.
ranger ever.
So in the distance, you hear the sound of a small wooden wheels rolling across damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure bundled in rags pushing a wriggly wooden cart through the fog. So she's coming here, and you notice she's wheeling her cart. She's wheeling her cart.
Well,
What
that's
is
none
in
of my
her
business.
cart?
You notice as she's going house to house, just like knocking on the doors, as she's wheeling the carts.
Can I try and see what's on the cart?
You can see what's on the cart. Give me an investigation check.
Um, 19.
So you notice on the cart a bunch of pastries.
He reports back to the group. I think she's going house to house selling pastries.
So as
Well, if
as
anyone
you
want
know,
pastries.
as you notice her like going door to door, nobody answers except for one house, and a man and wife open the door. Can I help you?
Yes. Would you like a pastry? I promise you an escape from misery and despair if you eat this pastry.
Sounds like drugs.
But the man is like, but we don't have money. This man and wife have a small 7-year-old boy.
We can work a deal.
As you see her just kind of like snatch the boy and kind of like stuff him into a sack.
Now, don't worry.
And you see her kind of like hunchily walk back over to her cart.
She just took a child?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not gonna get pastries from this one.
Have a seat right there. I have a few questions for you.
Excuse me, ma'am? Ma'am, can I buy the pastries for that family? And you give them back to the boy.
So she stops. And she stares at you.
Boy? What boy? There's no boy here, just pastries.
Can I go poke the sack?
Yeah, give me an investigations check.
19.
So as you poke the sack, you just hear the little boy, "Stop poking me! Help me! Help me!" As he's like squirming in the bag. Why are you poking me?
Stop touching stuff.
You see the old lady just kind of like kick the sack.
Enough quiet from you. Quiet. A pastry for the party of you?
How much is a little boy?
I still don't know what you're talking about.
How much is what's in the sack?
There's nothing in the sack. Nothing at all of your interest.
Can I try to intimidate her to tell us the truth? Just like, there is a boy in there. We just have a seat right there. I have a few questions for you. Just Chris
I'd like to
Hansen
give
it.
her advantage. Yes, yeah.
You can try to intimidate her.
I also have advantage, so I roll twice then. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. There's the first one.
I whisper a quick, "You got this," and give her a bardic inspiration.
So as
Go with what you're saying.
so she drops the sack, and she releases the boy back to her family as you intimidate her.
Are you going to hurt me?
A deal's
No.
the deal. How much were your pastries?
We just wanted the boy.
My pastries are 1 gold piece.
That's expensive pastries.
So, Han, I will give you a description of the pastries. Give me 1 second. Dun, dun,
You
dun,
get a
dun,
handout
dun.
for that.
I would actually like to talk to the parents if that's possible and see why they just are chill giving up their kids so easily.
I love that my buff 3-foot halfling woman scared this lady. Because it was either that or persuasion. My persuasion's only +2.
I have a +11 to persuasion.
I have a +5 to intimidation, so I knew I would get a decent roll at least.
I'm a bard.
I have like a I have a +6 to persuasion and intimidate. So if you ever need a backup.
So the dream pastries. If you guys want a description of the pastries, so it's like the pastries are a mincemeat pie.
What type of meat do you have in those pies?
What was that?
Marigold's asking her, what type of meat is in the pie?
Meat from the cows and the chickens? Normal meat?
Can I make a perception to see if that's a lie?
Hey, can I
Because,
make
I
an
mean,
insight?
something. Just like,
You can roll a perception and an insight.
Oh no, I rolled shit.
Okay, that's a 17 on inside.
I got a natural 20.
For Joe.
So your insight check. It's just like normal meat.
I still don't trust her.
Would you like to buy a pastry?
I am not buying a pastry.
Not same here.
Definitely not.
This is a question. Since I was given the bardic inspiration, do I click the inspired button on my D&D Beyond?
If you want to use it, yeah, it's not going to roll anything. That just allows you to re-roll if you use it.
All right.
Bardic Inspiration actually adds a d6 to it. No, it's a d8 now. So for any roll for 10 minutes, you can add that d8.
Oh, for 10 minutes. Okay.
I think she's talking about her point of inspiration.
Oh, no, I was giving her a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yeah,
she only
that's
gave me
different.
bardic.
Sorry, that's different. So the old lady, Morganitha.
Don't worry, I will come back for that boy later on.
Okay,
I'm
I would
thinking
like
about
to-
just saying, no, you won't, and just set her card on fire, but I don't think that's a good idea.
I
Can I
Can I-
intimidate? Oh, you talk first.
no, go ahead. It's fine.
Because I was gonna say, can I intimidate her to like, no, you're not. You come back here, I'm gonna mess you up.
You can try to intimidate her, but before you intimidate her, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break so I can get some more coffee or another drink. And then we'll be back and try to figure out how you're going to intimidate her.
Catapult.
And you leave your catapult at home. We'll be right back.
Just cast catapult and fling her across the town.
Here's my thought process. We have She
Get
made
in the
her
work,
choice.
bitch.
All right, we're back. I got some Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh.
So we decided this lady's free trial of life has ended.
You said what?
We have
She's gonna
discussed.
fucking die.
Yeah,
Her
her
life
free
is
trial of
forfeit.
life has ended. It is time for her to die.
You're gonna fight the old lady?
No,
Hell
not
Try to
yeah.
steal a
fight
kid.
her.
She just said she was gonna be back for the little boy.
We're not ageist, man. Everybody can die.
So as you approach the woman with all your weapons, out, she's just gonna turn to you guys.
What does it mean to this? What are you doing?
Are we gonna do the thing where Sarek has the catapult ready and Marigold's just sitting in the catapult with her sword with her axe?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're too heavy for it, though. You probably are.
Yeah, you're right.
Aww.
I mean,
Just
we
want a
could
bedroll in
steal
there.
some pies and just fling the pies at her.
You're gonna.
I mean, that's a glorious idea.
Give me an athletics check. Give me an athletics check.
Okay, right. Athletics. A -1 on that.
No. A 0.
Oh no!
So as you're throwing a pie, you throw a pie at Marigold.
Wrong old lady.
Oh, you look like one.
That's why I said wrong one.
Old.
But Marigold's just gonna look at this old lady and say, I don't want you coming back to any of these houses for any of these children's ever. And can I roll an intimidation to see if I scare her away?
You can roll.
You still have that bardic inspiration.
I'm going to add that D8 onto it as well. So,
Okay.
17 plus a D8.
All right. Say what you want to say to her.
So that is
Oh,
a
that's a
lot.
29.
The floor is yours.
I do not want you to come back to any of these houses, get out of this fucking town, and leave these kids alone.
So
And
she
she just dead eye contact, dead on, like no emotions but anger.
So the old lady just stares at you, the big grin on her face. And she's like, gives you a little.
I will be back for that boy. When you least expect it, I will snatch all the children from this village.
If,
Yeah, we
As
must
she's
kill her.
talking, I'd like to throw a dagger.
if we
I
find out you
like
come
them.
back, you are a dead woman. Pray to the gods that you stay away.
So as she sees you pull out your dagger, she kind of.
Please don't throw that to me. I will tell you whatever you want. I will give you information. Just please let this little lady live.
Well, that was a quick change.
I'm
So you-
still gonna hunter's mark her. But I can roll sleight of hand to see if she doesn't notice.
Roll your sleight of hand then.
Marigold just puts her giant axe onto her shoulder, not trying to hide it, just like daggers at this old lady.
And while she's trying to hunter's mark, O'Fallon tries to distract her by going, I don't want information. Just leave these kids alone.
I will be back for these kids when you least expect it.
Why do you want to die?
I'm gonna hide behind Marigold.
Okay, can I like sneak behind the houses and cast invisibility and sneak around her?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast invisibility. Yeah, it did work. Okay, then I'm gonna sneak invisible, pretty much, like through the small gaps between.
Do you have any of that component on you?
I don't need them if I use my. what is it called? Arcane Focus, which is my staff, so I can just cast it without.
Oh, lucky
As
you.
long as they don't cost anything.
Okay, cool. So you successfully sneak around her.
I'm just waiting now for the go.
Information for my life, information for my life. Or do you really want to fight this old lady?
What about not killing kids for your life or abducting kids for your life? How does that sound? I mean,
Or
to me, it's a
leaving the
good deal.
town for your life.
That's not gonna change. I'll just go to the next town and steal kids.
That wasn't
God's
the wise
help
thing to
me, I'm
say.
gonna kill a lady today.
I mean, Syrian hamsters have a better, self-preservation instinct than you do, ma'am.
You could just not kidnap children. It's not very nice. I think I can speak for all of us when we say we don't want to be kidnapped.
So
See?
she
The kids you have it right there.
So
Kids don't want you to kidnap them.
Morganeth looks at Lorelai.
How old are you?
I'll
Yeah.
call my papa on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Total.
absolutely not.
No.
I will leave the town in chains for her.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
I'll call my papa. You won't like my papa.
Outside of character. Is this a good enough time to say, can we kill her?
Let's kill her. I'm down.
Yep.
Marigold just sighs and says, I'm going to kill a lady today. And just walks up to her.
Are you?
Mine's my lady
Are you?
Last.
Last chance. Let me live, and I will give you information. If not, you can try to kill me.
Can we just get the information and then kill her?
I was about to say,
I mean, why not?
I mean, I have speak with dead. We can talk to her after.
yeah,
I
So
like
you-
that option better.
So you guys want to fight her, or do you guys want to spare her life?
Fight her.
she's a dead
No matter
lady.
what.
Bitch gotta go.
Apparently her threatening Lorelei was the final straw.
So as you guys surround the old little lady,
And a little bit back.
the hunched lady stands up fully, and off comes the robe.
Oh joy.
Let's all die trying to protect kids. Let's do this.
What the
So
fuck is that?
Morganeth transforms into a night hag.
Ugh. And bitches.
Oh, I fucking knew it would be a fucking hag, of course.
And she's like, it's time for you to die now.
Okay, can I
Famous
do
last
like a
words.
surprise attack? Because I'm invisible.
You want to give her a surprise attack?
I mean, I'm behind her and invisible.
You can give her a surprise attack. You can give her a surprise attack.
I have no idea how this works.
I was about to say, will it be at an advantage because we're technically all flanking her because we're surrounding her?
You all won't get surprise attack, but the one behind
But
her
no-
will.
I'm talking about Sarah getting advantage on the attack. Because it's technically flanking, isn't it?
Advantage.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, let me quickly check how surprise attacks work because I don't know that. Just sounds cool.
What spell do I want to use on this lady?
I'm praying I get a high initiative roll. That was a hard word to say.
Yeah, you seem to be struggling a little.
Okay, if you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of the combat.
So I need to roll.
Well, is it? The DM determines who might be surprised. If either side tries to be stealthy, they automatically notice each other. Otherwise, the DM compares the dexterity checks of anyone hiding with the passive wisdom perception score of each creature on the opposite side. So that is the...
Hey, I'm just reading stuff. I didn't cast that.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
It is time for a murder time.
I mean, it says it compares my stealth with the passive wisdom. But I mean, I'm invisible. And I don't think she can see me, even with a high passive wisdom.
So who do you think is going to get hit with Brave Enfeeblement first?
Okay, go attack.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly check what I have on me.
That's assuming she gets an attack off before the rest of us kill her.
Also, I'll say the one who's been intimidating her the most.
Okay, I'm gonna use a gunpowder keg and load it into my catapult, which I cast on a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
That will be... what is it? 13 damage.
I had to make a dex save.
Yes, dex save off.
21.
Yeah, well, okay, it doesn't hit.
So you're so she's just sitting there laughing at you. But before you guys get into battle, she just turns to you. Before she casts, she's gonna cast plane shift on herself. So she's actually gonna go bye-bye. But before she goes bye-bye,
I will be back for these children, whether it's the last thing I do.
and she kind of just disappears.
Even after she disappears, Marigold's gonna say, "And if you do, you're dead."
So Ismark goes, I told you this place was dangerous. Let's move forward now.
Oh, I completely forgot that we're also doing that.
Alright, where's Ismark? I gotta man, it sucks having to control 2 tokens.
I was supposed to say I was
But
ready.
I'm gonna...
I was going to rage. I was gonna fuck this woman up.
Oh, she
I'm
probably
gonna pick my
she
gunpowder barrel back up.
She-
Keg.
she probably would have killed you anyways.
Okay, you thought that vampire would kill us too.
Well, yeah.
I mean, our characters are
what are
still
backup
riding high off
characters
of
for?
that.
We're swole, man. What do you want?
Oh, Fallon has a much more swollen sense of self now because of killing the vampire.
So just remember too, the Night Haze, they can cast Magic Missile
So-
as a cantrip.
I do have a question though. Since I did put Hunter's Mark on her, don't I know where she is?
Negative.
Or advantage on where she is?
Negative.
We immediately
okay.
know.
And cast planes of existence. Unless you have ethereal sight, she probably stepped to the ethereal plane.
Well, if she has magic missile, I have shield, which I can cast as a reaction.
Also, to be fair, we have lovely Rose who has blight on her.
So as you guys approach the church, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries and on end, and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof, the rafters strained feebly against their load. So before we do that, we we are going to go to.
Oh, do we have a new map?
We are going. Where the fuck is the church?
Right in front of us.
I mean, am I technically still invisible?
Yeah, you can be.
Okay, cool. I'm
Isn't
gonna stay
it
invisible for now.
Feller attack?
Ooh, a black screen.
Mm.
Ooh, there's the map.
So you guys are right here right now.
Yeah,
If you want to put your
okay.
tokens, yeah.
Let me. There we go.
So Ismark still has his father in his hands. Shall we approach the doors? Donovich lives here. Donovich is a friend, not a foe. So as you approach, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. So Ismark's just going to come to the door.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Bum, ba-dum, ba, bum, bum.
And
Hello?
the door just goes. Give me 1 second. We're going to set the theme.
Wait, did the door open on itself?
Yes.
It's a
We're gonna,
mimic!
we're gonna walk in and he's dead on the floor.
Creep. Mimic. Not again.
That's
You know,
something.
every time Lorelei touches the door, it's a mimic.
It would be so fucking funny.
This party needs to learn to check for traps too.
This party
like,
needs to learn
yeah,
to
there's a
stop
rogue
touching
in the
stuff in the
party.
first place. And maybe then we can start checking for traps.
It's funny because the first time we ran this, we obsessively checked for traps and it does no good. We still all died at level 5.
So are you guys going to enter or
Yep, I'm skipping it.
you're not entering? Or are you skipping inside?
I'm skipping
So
inside.
as you enter, the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
Creepy.
Ariel's gonna hear that scream and rush in to see what's going on.
Hello, Mr. Holy Man.
You. Why are you here? Have you come to attack me?
We brought a dead body. It's Ismark's and whatever her name's father is.
So I'm going to read some stuff. So basically you kind of like enter the chapel as well. So the chapel is shambled with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabra light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a cloth-scarred altar behind which kneels a priest. This is Donovich. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. From beneath the chapel floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father, I'm starving. Father, please, I'm starving."
Don't tell me we're gonna kill a holy man today too.
Oh no!
I go looking for the source of the voice.
What are you guys here? Why come to my church?
Well, we're here to bury a body, and it seems like you've got a skeleton in your closet of your own here. What is that screaming?
That would be my son. That thing changed him forever. He must stay locked away.
Y'all have some epic problem with children in this village. They're either trying to be stolen or they're being turned into things and locked in a closet.
CPS would have a field day here.
What DPS?
That was out of character. That was Jody talking. Like CPS would have a fucking field day.
So
sorry.
we've been told to hydrate. Twitch wants us to hydrate with a nice cold beer.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry. Drink water.
Hydrate or dihydrate, bitch.
Hydrate or dihydrate. This is Strahd, you may die, but you should still hydrate.
I don't want to be a dry corpse.
You'd rather be a moist one?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to
My
die
skin-
juicy. Hold on.
Your skin looks better.
So as
Gives more flavor.
Donovich realizes behind you is Mark and Irina. Is that body what I think it is? Your old man die? Ismark will turn to Donovich. He deserves a proper burial. Donovich will turn to you. Will you help me give him the proper burial he deserves?
I will help you give this man a proper burial. In return, please tell me what you have locked away, and why it's locked away, and what we can do to possibly save it from being locked away.
And all you keep hearing from the floor, Father, I'm starving. Father, please. Father, I beggeth you.
Like, why are you starving him?
I can show you what has happened if you want. But first, come closer. I must tell you some stories. Ismark and Irina come closer too as well.
Marigold steps closer, but very hesitant.
Yes, well, closer to the creepy old man. Wonderful idea.
She tries to go closer but stay as far out of the range as she can.
So Donovich will kind of look at you guys. How long have you been in the village?
I don't know how many years.
How long have we been in the village? She's gonna turn to the party and be like, how long have we been here?
I think it's been a day or two.
Quite possibly.
Have you seen the dead rise?
You mean the creepy march?
That is the one. That is the one.
We have seen that.
Every night at midnight, the spirits, for some reason, rise up from the dead. They walk the road towards Castle Ravenloft. I do not know why.
And okay.
The biggest one, Irina. Sit. Sit, sit, sit. There's something that you must know. Your father is not really your father after all. You see, as he turns to the party, Irina isn't the natural daughter of Kolyan Indirovich. He found you at the side of the road and took you in as his own. And Avrita kind of just turns at Donovich. This is my real father. What do you mean I am adopted? And Ismark just is silent, and he's just like, with his mouth just drawn open.
And I go like pat Irina consolingly on the arm, just like,
It's okay if you're adopted. That doesn't make him any less your dad.
We must give him a proper burial, though.
Everyone deserves a respectful burial.
loving the music.
Right? We must wait till dawn before we bury the body. If you need some rest, we do have at least 2 beds.
Do we know what you have buried in the floor?
You never did piece that to what happened to the thing beneath the floorboards.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Is that a DM question or a priest question?
A priest.
Not nice to lock people or things on the floor.
We just tried to fight a woman who was kidnapping children. We want to know what's going on with your child.
So he steps back from the altar and just tells you, push the altar.
Marigold's gonna go push the altar.
Nothing happens.
And we're back to
It's what we do best.
So
It's what we do best. In Laurelie's defense, Laurelie is a child with sticky fingers.
An iPad kid, just gross fingers.
Well,
You
no,
must-
sticky fingers that she
I know
wants
it.
to grab and take.
I know what you mean.
Shinies.
you must
Ooh,
seek.
shiny.
You must seek way or find entrance into the basement if you seek what is down there.
Or, conversely, you could just tell us.
Jody the player wants to take her big axe and just start chopping the floor. Marigold the character will not do that.
Follow me.
Follow the creepy old man.
You know, this is exactly what I was told not to do as a child.
I mean, you obviously never heard of Stranger Danger, so...
No, that was out of character.
I mean, you were
Oh.
3 adults.
O'Fallon's gonna bring out her mage hand
Okay.
Can I prepare
and keep it just floating by her
I'm-
side.
spirit guardians? If I feel like I'm in danger, I'm immediately triggering a spirit guardian.
Okay. As you guys walk down the stairs here. Father, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. The church's undercroft has rough-hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
Marigold, there's a kid.
Can I toss it one of my rations?
You just hear he's like hungry. You just hear noises coming from that far corner, and Donovich, you notice, will not approach any closer.
Yeah, Marigold's gonna, as much as I don't want to do this, walk over and offer a handout with some rations.
Move your token closer.
Uh-oh.
Bye, Marigold.
Oh, crap.
O'Fallon stays.
I'm zoomed in. I didn't
O'Fallon
even notice
stays
it.
with Marigold.
Yeah, we
I
have to
didn't-
go in like. The
Yeah, I didn't
basement
even
now.
notice that. I was so zoomed in because... Oops.
So Marigold, as you approach him,
I smell your blood.
So you don't want Fred.
so he's gonna actually try to run off and try to escape, unless someone tries to stop him.
Wait, it's not chained down.
I'm activating a Spirit Guardians. 15
Marigold-
hit me.
Marigold's gonna try to run after him, try to stop him.
Hold on, wait before he gets closer, I have to make the aura.
So as Marigold, tries to stop him, he's actually going to lunge out at Callie.
I didn't even do nothing.
First off, we are going
O'Fallon's
to
gonna use Mage Hand to close the door behind them.
we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oof, duh.
Uh-oh,
I have-
spaghettios.
Did I have
Did
cut
we
off?
all hear
Okay,
like
hang on. We're gonna re-roll. Hang on, I have to clear the list. Sorry, guys.
I was gonna say, I had a decent roll.
If
good, I had
you have it in, just do it and just you can. I believe you can fix it, or just let me know what you get.
And I'm
Just
pretty
roll it
pleased.
again.
24.
Wow, that's worse than my 8.
Can I
Okay.
please keep the 10?
Who got 24? Lorelai got 24. Who got 10?
I got 10, but I re-rolled and I got a 3. Can I keep the 10?
I
Yeah.
had an 8 last time and I have 5 now. Help.
I don't want to go back to my single digits.
I have a question.
Yes.
Could I have triggered Spirit Guardians the moment I saw him running before initiative started?
Yes. Has
Okay,
has everybody rolled?
I've rolled. Can you add me to initiative, the tracker? I have a 19.
Would that be O'Fallon?
Yeah.
I love looking back at my notes because every time I write down initiative, it is spelled different.
What did you get?
19.
Okay, did we hear the like the blood thing that he says he wants blood or?
Oh yeah.
Blood?
Oh yeah. He's out for blood, so he's gonna lunge at Callie. So the first one, he's going to hit you with a claw at first. So he's going to actually charge in, move closer right there to you. And he is going to take one swipe at you. 15.
Does not hit.
Alright, as he misses that one, he then and bites you. 22.
Oh no!
That will hit, unfortunately.
So you're going to take 6 piercing plus 11 necrotic damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Actually, can I use my cutting words to try and subtract the d8 from that, see if it doesn't hit?
Roll.
Nope, never mind.
So 17 total?
Yep.
Oh, and you're not going to be able to get those back until a long rest. Enjoy.
Yep. So he's just like, as you notice, like blood dripping down from Callie's neck and like blood just dripping down from Doru's teeth. And we're gonna begin with Lorelai to start off.
Lorelei saw this. Lorelei now knows what this man is. Lorelei is moving closer. I would like Doro to pretty please, give me a wisdom save.
Six.
That is a 6. He fails. He takes 14 radiant damage. Spirit Guardians identifies him as a threat. And because you said I had set that up before combat actually started, I still have my action in which I can use an attack.
Okay.
Spells. Do I want to waste a spell? I'll unload a first level guiding bolt.
Guide away.
12 is not a good. Does a 12 hit?
Let's find out.
Well, it's just against his AC.
Your guiding bolt misses.
Damn it. There's just a... He doesn't curse, so I can't say damn it in character. They just... Dang it!
So every time you,
He's
like,
not
when
just, like, gets a little-
Donovich seen you attack him, he's like, please don't kill him. He is my son.
And make him stop biting my friend!
And then Carrick goes, he hungers for blood. Blood, I'm going to get your blood. As Carrick...
I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about. I mean, do we know it's a vampire? I mean, he's fighting and
Yeah.
like, screaming for blood. Okay.
I feel like
Can
we
I,
should know this is a vampire.
Since the wooden, like, what is it called? Wooden support is like unstable. Can I just break a piece out of it and try to lunge at him with it?
Okay, go for it.
Do I need to roll? Yeah.
What are you trying to roll?
Need to roll.
Or what are you doing?
Well, first to hit.
Oh, first hit.
I'm trying to take like one piece of wood from the wooden support and just stab him.
So first off, you're going to make an athletics check.
Athletics. That would be a 2.
You are unsuccessful at breaking that wood.
Okay, can I just go ahead and use my dagger then?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take my dagger and just launch at him. And try to stab him. That is a 20 to hit.
Your dagger hits.
Damage would be 4.
All right, your dagger hits him in the arm and then goes back to your hand.
Fair enough. Okay, that's all. It's my turn.
Next up will be O'Fallon.
So I'm gonna use vicious laughter on him, or hideous laughter. Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, good one, nice. So, do you have your tiny tarts and your feather that is waved in the air?
Yes.
All right, let me make the wisdom check first. 10.
Perfect. He does not pass, so he is now prone. A creature with a score of 4 or less. Okay, so yeah, he's prone until he can get back up, which would be his next turn.
Okay.
I'll try and share the whole. I was trying to share the whole thing, but
All right. Is that it for you?
no, it's a bonus action. She's gonna do vicious mockery.
Okay. Vicious mockery.
For 5.
I gotta make a wisdom save, don't I?
Yeah. All these wisdom saves.
Nat 20.
Well, I tried.
Fuck you.
So he just as he turns to you, and Marigold, you're up.
This is a Jody question. We have no idea what he would do if he bites one of us, right?
Other than him biting Callie's really the only one that knows that he's like a vampire because she's the only one that's seen the vampire fangs on him. You guys didn't get a real good glimpse.
Could Laura like imply that like she like get the hint he's a vampire because he's talking about blood and she's from here?
You guys can suggest, yeah.
Marigold's moving there.
Not I'm playing for.
And she's gonna take her hand axe and prick herself and say, "You said you wanted blood." Like, basically offering her own blood. I don't know how I would roll for that, but...
Give me a...
Like, this is in hopes to calm him down. If I can't do that, that's fine.
Give me an athletics... No, give me... Yeah, give me... Do you have... What you're using your great axe to cut yourself?
No, just a hand axe that she took out of her pocket. Just a little...
Roll on your hand axe.
Okay. I have it in the spell tab, and I keep clicking the wrong thing. So just roll the hit for my hand axe, or just do damage.
You're to hit.
Okay. I would hit myself because I have a 15, and that was a 16.
So you make a little nick in your hand, and as you extend out your hand, Doru kind of ignores it as he's already thirsted on Callie's blood. He wants Callie. And he kind of just bats your hand out of the way.
I'm just trying to help here, kid. And I'm pretty sure that's the end of her turn.
So Callie.
Okay, so he's like after me, right? Like, did he stop running away?
Well, yeah, he stopped running because now he wants you. He's set on you since he's tasted you.
And
Okay,
he's currently,
so can I misty
currently
step
prone.
away from the door so he chases me back in towards the room?
He's
Yeah.
prone at the moment.
He's prone.
Well, if you move away, he's obviously going to go for you since he's tasted your blood.
Okay, well the goal is to keep him from running outside, so I'm gonna misty step away and then take two shots at him.
Okay. Oh, back in the corner. Okay, shoot.
Sorry, I'm dying in my other game. 1 sec.
Specular are the first ones.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
That's a 26 to hit.
Your longbow hits.
Heck yeah. So that's 8 damage. And I got a second hit. That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 5 damage. That's a wonderful
So 13
Okay.
total damage. Okay.
13 total, yeah.
I have another idea.
Does it include me just draining this man with radiant damage?
No, I want to knock him out.
I can
Like
do
99 baseball bat hit.
He has to make another wisdom save at the start of his turn.
8.
He takes another 14 radiant damage.
You and your
And he has to
radiant
make another-
damage.
He also has to make another wisdom save to get out of hideous laughter.
My question is radiant damage. Does it target the one person or does it target everyone in the area?
It targets who I choose. Like, I can choose a number of people that it doesn't affect.
Okay.
And I choose my party members to not be affected
Ni-
by it. Because movement is also
19 on the hideous laughter.
Okay.
So is he back on his feet?
But it's gonna take half of his movement.
Yeah, hideous laughter now, like it's negated now, so he will have to get back up using his own
So
movement.
he's gonna use half of his movement, so it's 30 is 15.
Wait, question. Because movement is also like it takes twice as much movement within this little bubble. Is it gonna take his full movement to get back up?
Is it gonna take his full movement to get back up?
Because you have to use half your movement to stand back up from prone, and if you fail the wisdom save of Spirit Guardians, all movement within Spirit Guardians for that creature is half movement. You can only move half of your speed.
That's fine. He just stands back up. Then he can't move. But he's gonna attack Marigold now.
That's fine.
He sees the blood dripping from your hands now, as Callie's hiding in the corner.
This is kind of what I kind of planned a little bit. Show me that damage.
Before that, though, I'm going to add 20 more damage to this because I forgot about the sunlight hypersensitivity that the vampires have. Your radiant damage kind of acts as like a sun. So he's going to take 20 extra damage on top of that.
Oh no, he died.
No, so he's going to attack Marigold. So he's going to... First attack is... Oh my god, I'm hitting your page. Is going to be with his claw for a 17.
That hits.
So instead of taking damage, he's going to try to grapple with you. So I need you to make an escape check.
So I have advantage on Dex against being incapacitated. Does this count?
Sure. Because grappling, you're being incapacitated, right?
Yeah. So would this be a Dex saving throw then?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Roll one more time because I have advantage.
Ooh.
Still not better.
So you are now grappled. So this thing's gonna make a bite at you
All right.
with a 19.
I'm going to use silvery barbs as my reaction, so it's going to have to re-roll that.
All right. So he's gonna rebite you with a 10.
That does not hit.
You got lucky on that one.
But I am grappled though.
You are grappled.
But it still keeps my armor class though.
Yeah. So Lorelai, you're up.
Lorelai's just very angry. Leave my friends alone. And I am going to... I'll start off my turn by moving to, like, put myself in between it and Callie, because Callie's hurt.
Okay.
It's still within my, spirit guard.
It's
just now
just within. So I gotta make a wisdom.
No, it's already made its wisdom save. Because it hasn't exited, it doesn't make another wisdom save.
Okay.
Its next turn. It's just on that starting turn. I am going to, however, use my action to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guide away.
Take more radiant damage. Does a 22 hit?
So as your guiding bolt, this radiant beam from your glowing hand just kind of how like vampires just burn in the sunlight, and he just withers away into dust, and Donovich just drops to his knees, and he's like, my son, as he's like crying in his hands. You guys will receive 1,800 experience points.
so much XP.
1800.
Yep. Gamer's still here, right? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay.
Yeah. Wanted to ask, is being a vampire a curse?
For him, it was. For him, it was. Some people, it is. So you can get turned into a vampire in this game, by the way.
Yeah.
So I just could have used remove curse and cured him.
No, vampirism is a curse that can only be removed via killing the person and then casting like resurrection on them or revivify, or gaining
that's too
access to
expensive.
each spell. It's not something you can reverse with a simple remove curse.
Marigold's plan
So good.
was gonna whack it on the back of the head with like someone was gonna do it, and hopefully it would knock him to sleep and we could figure it out. But death is always an option.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, the whole reason for Hades' laughter was so we could kind of get away from him a little bit, but...
We did the opposite. We went towards him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna speak to Dono and say to him, well, being dead is better than suffering for years on end in the basement of a church.
He's just weeping away. Leave me. Bury the old man yourself. Bury him.
Marigold's gonna go up and just put her arm around him and like try to hug him and like I am so sorry.
And he's just sitting there crying. He doesn't acknowledge you trying to hug him there.
Just that awkward friend hug when your friend's crying but you don't know what to do. Just there.
Out of character, honest to God, I didn't mean to kill him.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I didn't think I'd hit.
That was a lot of radiant damage.
It was I forgot that they take double damage for radiant.
Because the sunlight hypersensitivity, right? So you take an extra. He takes an extra 20 radiant damage on top of that.
I forgot about that.
I mean, hey, we just killed another vampire.
Although, I don't know if sunlight's hypersensitivity would actually apply to spirit guardians, because it's really more just like these tiny guardians with like laser eyes, essentially.
It's the radiant, right? The radiant acts as the sunlight.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I like that I got advantage on dex saving throws, and I still only got an 8. I didn't even get out of single digits.
Yeah, that really. At least both of them were divisible by 2.
Yeah, that's what I get for having a +0 in dex.
Yeah.
So as you slayed him, before we get into any burial, that is where we're going to end for today. As for the next part, I want the group, everybody for that. So like Hilty and everybody.
And you said we were playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow's the regular time.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't like a replacement.
No, this was just an added bonus.
Okay.
I'm going to specify, we'll probably be late tomorrow.
That's fine.
Because we haven't gotten the new schedule yet for my job.
That's fine.
But I will hop in call as soon as I'm out of the building. I just won't have access to my computer.
Give me a few minutes to end the stream, and I will be right back.
Now we have a sad dad.
Alright, guys. So, let me see this for a minute. So that is where we are going to end today's stream. So the party's party has grown by 2 with with aiding Ismark and Irina. What will happen tomorrow? Who knows? Will Strahd make an appearance tomorrow? Who knows? But other than that, let's see who we can follow next. Give us a second here. We are gonna go raid my buddy Donnie. It would help if I wrote raid in front of that. All right, so we're gonna go raid Donnie.
Remember, I pushed the pin into the heart and then I went this direction. Right? I'm all in. Oh, wait, no. Hold on a second. No, it was the birthday cake. Oh, yeah, that's right.